Hey there guys, Purple Marine 81 here. As you can see, today I'm going to be going over what I'm running on my go bag right now. It's a lot different than what I have been running in the past, and I can honestly say it's a huge improvement. I usually go with like the military styled of equipment for my go bag or anything like that, or even if I'm just camping. The reason why is most commercial, just like civilian style packs, I don't like the fact that they're not very modular. Normally it's just one main compartment, and they might have some like side pockets or like a single outside pouch, but there's not a whole lot of versatility to it. You can't customize it to whatever gear it is that you're wanting to run or the way you need to run it, because most of this stuff is used as kind of like a system rather than just a pack with your junk thrown in it. Especially if you're running firearms and stuff like that, you need to be able to use this in more of a tactical manner. So that's why I like the Maxpedition gear. 511 makes some good stuff too. But I'll just go ahead and I'll go over what's inside the pack first, or on the outside I should say. This is a Maxpedition Vulture 2. The front pouch you see here, this is a first aid pouch. It's called their Fight Kit. If you're interested in the specifics of this particular pouch, you can reference that video. I've got it on my channel. And then on the side you can see is just their bottle holder. Normally I have this bedroll strapped to it. All this is a 12 by 10 tarp with like a military surplus woolen blanket as my bedding. On the outside, I'll start with this first. This Fight Kit is pretty cool. All you got to do is pop it off there, and then this has got all your first aid kit in it, and then it clamshells out. Got a SAM splint in there. Let me see, betadine, neoesophageal airway passage, suture kit, cat tourniquet, quick clot, and all kinds of other goodies, as you can see in there. I won't go through all that. Push that off to the side. And this thing is pretty sweet. The way this like reattaches the whole back field is nothing but Velcro. So you just slap it back on there. So that's that. This side, on the bottle holder, on this exterior zipper pocket, I keep a waterproof case, and this has got a lighter, some tinder in it, wet fire tablet, a ferrocerium rod, I think that's how you pronounce that, and then of course the bottle on the inside there. I do this, what has a wide compression strap here that spans out pretty far, and then underneath this I just keep some heavy duty line, and then a heavy duty locking carabiner. And then this is a full size like drape over your pack poncho. This side has side compression straps. I keep some extra tack ties to change out the way I've got it loaded out if I need be, or add any additional packs. The main knife that I carry is a Becker Bk9. As you see, it's gotten some pretty good wear, and this thing is a beast. I'm telling you, if you want a good survival knife that you can depend on, pick up one of these things. They're amazing. They make your life so much easier when you're out there. I keep that in there, and then on this, in this little guy right here, the outside pouch, I keep another fire starter and a sharpening stone. On the front, I've got my comms and a compass inside here. This is another Maxpedition, is actually for your phone, but you can put whatever you want on these front waist straps. It's got MOLLE on it, so you can attach, like magazine carriers or whatever you need to. As you can see, it's got my Camelback hose. I'll get these undone here. And I also keep some extra carabines on each side locked in. The back also has this zipper compartment for either your camelback, or you can also attach a Velcro holster in there. Go ahead and get to the front. The front has this zipper compartment. The only thing I usually keep inside this is either maps, or I'll keep some spare, like writing ring pads or something. This compartment, I've got my shamang, whatever you call it, multi-tool, fishing kit, all kinds of different stuff in there. Headlamp. This has got some different tools in it, some different things that you can use for firearms. I think I've got nail clippers and tweezers and stuff like that in there. A bore stink, clean out your barrel. Camp suds, you know, clean yourself off if you got something that you got to clean to eat with, utensils, that kind of stuff. This is one of those chain saws, the little strap saws that use processed wood. Thing is Zippo Fluid. Obviously, you can do a lot of stuff with that. It's a collapsible trawl. You can keep toilet paper in the back of it. Small bottle of frog glue, self-explanatory. This is my MSR pocket rocket, my camp stove. Had this for a few years now. It's awesome. I've got tent pegs inside this. That's all for that one. And the main compartment zips out pretty far. These are bear bags. It's like heavy duty, waterproof, airproof thing. I keep like a lot of Cliff Bars, some goo packets. Same thing. This has got all my maps in it. It's got a SAS survival guide, a Sharpie, stuff like that. Want to keep dry. And this is coming untangled there. Just some 550 cord wrapped around. Looks like I'm going to have to fix. Katadyn Hiker Pro water filtration system. Canister of fuel for my MSR pocket rocket. This is my E&O double nest hammock, and then the slap straps for it. And my Optimus Terra Solo cook set. In the back here, I've got a SOL emergency blanket, travel toothbrush and toothpaste, and then last but not least, a waterproof bag that keeps some extra clothing in. Different layer materials. It's all neoprene, polar max, that kind of stuff if it gets cold. But there you have it, guys. There's a real quick down and dirty view of what I run. This setup is kind of expensive to do initially, but I tell you what, if you got the extra money or you can save up to run something like this, it is so much better than just having one of those civilian styled packs. It's just a massive improvement because you can customize your gear the way you want. You can add different pouches to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's just a really good way to go if you got the money to. But if you guys got any questions about what I showed you, I know I kind of blew through that really quick, but just leave them and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Purple Marine 81 out.